Hello, in this video I'm going to show you that how you can create a custom domain name website and how you can deploy the website to get the website working properly for your domain name. So let's create a website first. To create website, I'm going into manage websites and then manage list, and then I'm going to click on add new website. Now let's talk about the custom domain name option here first. The custom domain name option is basically you have to provide a full custom domain name for your website. You cannot use any subdomain like subdomain.perks.com or let's say .io, or even any domain name like presentify.com. Now why you cannot use subdomain names? Now the reason behind it is like whenever you are creating any website and trying to add advertisements on your web pages, that time Google or any third-party advertisement tools like let's say Rev Content, Taboola or MGID, those websites do not approve your AdSense accounts or advertisement accounts if you are using a subdomain name for your website. If you want to get advertisement to your website for your website, then you have to provide a full domain name like presentifier.com, which I'm using for this demonstration. Keep in mind that you must need to provide a separate domain name every time. You can set up websites using subdomain name, but if you want to use advertisements on your website, then in that case do not use subdomain names into the domain name option. Now once you add the subdomain name here, you have to select a website template. Let's say in this case I'm selecting template 2, and then I'm going to click on download template. Now this will download the whole template engine for running the website on your web server. Then let's add a logo and let's provide a normal contact email, and let's add some short content. So we have added the content here. Then let's add a Facebook URL. Now once you add the Facebook profile URL to your site, you can simply click on save website here. So you can see the website is now created. Now what you have to do, first you have to go into any FTP tool. Now for this demonstration I am using FileZilla. Then you have to click on you have to add your website first. Once you have added your website, then you have to click on connect. It will ask you for your FTP password, then just select OK. Then till it's connected. Now the FTP is connected. Now you have to go into your root directory. In my case, the public HTML is my root directory, and I'm going to delete this file. Then let's go into our folders, and then inside downloads folder I have my template downloaded. I will just extract it. Now you can see the files are displayed here. What you have to do, you have to just select all these files and you have to put into the public HTML. Now it may be possible that in some cases you don't have public underscore HTML, but if you don't have public underscore HTML folder, then you will have a www directory that is equal to public HTML. So you can either upload the files into www directory, or you can upload files into the public HTML folder. Okay, so all the files are uploaded now. Okay, so let's go to the actual website page. So in our case, https thepresentifier.com. Now you can see the template is published now, but there is no content added to it. The template is blank. Now to add content, I will simply create one category. Let's call it as a automobile and select the website. Then I will simply go into add content. I will select the website first, then category, then I will select existing source, and let's select few sources. Okay, once the sources are selected, just click on save. Okay, so if you can see, for Presentifier there are few sources added. Now once you refresh the site, now the site is loaded. Now inside category, if you can see, the automobile category is added, and below that you can see automobile category with few posts are created. With the category, the slider is populated now. So as you will add new categories, new content will start appearing on your website. So you can, if you can simply click on any post, can see the post is added, the images are added. If you go for category, inside the category you can see all the posts associated to those categories. So this is how the content is getting added. Now keep in mind, whenever you are creating any website, that time you should use a full domain name in place of any subdomain name, or using a subdomain name .perks.com as your website URL, or perks.io as a your website URL. Those will simply not work. You have to use a full domain name to get your website working. Now I will create one more video for deploying the website using WordPress plugin, that I will show in next video. Thank you.